Welcome you all to my channel CSNet lectures. So in the last class we discussed regarding row major order problem, isn't it? I also mentioned you that we are going to discuss one of the very important previous year questions of NET examination. Okay, so now we are going to discuss. Shall we proceed? So consider an array of A 2010. Same way the question is being asked, just I am going to read it out. So you must have to find out the data that is being given and we are going to substitute it. Okay. You can also try the question because we already discussed 2 or 3 problems related to that of row and column major order. So students, you can try to practice or try to do as I am doing it over here. Okay. Now consider an array of A 2010. Assume 4 words per memory cell. So they have given an array name is A of 2010 and 4 words, that is the size is given as 4 and the base address of the array is given as 100, right? So now what you are going to find? What is the address of A 11, 5? So what they have asked you to find the address of an array 11, 5. So by using what order? They have mentioned as row major order. So by using that we are going to find out. Shall we proceed? So before that you should have to visualize the formula or you must have to review the formula of row major order. Okay, then afterwards we can solve. So I have written the formula. You just check it out whether you can able to easily recap the formula. So A of I comma j is equal to b plus w into I minus LR into n plus j minus LC. Okay, so before finding this, you must have to know what is the n value, isn't it? So in the last class I told that we should have to compute the n value because this will not be given directly. Okay, so now what is the formula for finding n value? So the formula I have written. So upper bound of the column minus lower bound of the column plus 1. See in the question, they have not given the lower bound value, upper bound value of anything. So you should have to find it. In the last videos I told, suppose if they are not mentioning anything regarding lower values, so you should have to take that lower bound value as 0. Okay. You should have to take the lower bound value of as 0 for what? Lower bound of row and lower bound of the column. Okay. So now shall we go? Have we got the value for LR and LC? Yes. So now, so what is this 20 and 10? So this 20 and 10 is the upper bound value of the row and upper bound value of the column. So now we know what is upper bound and what is lower bound. So now we can resume to substitute. So now what is upper bound value of the column value? So this is 10. So 10 minus, so lower bound value is taken as 0 by default. So now substitute as 0, then plus 1. So now what will be the answer? So the answer is going to be 11. So now n value is 11. Okay, so now what we have got as n value? So n value is got as 11. So now we have found. So next step what we are going to do is we are going to substitute in this formula. Right? Shall we proceed? Okay. I will write it over here. So this is b value and this is w value. Right? So this is I and this is j. Okay. Now next. You take the I value. So what is I value? So the I value is 11. So write it here. 11 minus what is LR value? So LR is nothing but the lower bound. So it is not given, isn't it? So you should have to take it as 0. So 0 into what is n value? So n value we found as 11. So n value we have found it as 11, isn't it? So you substitute 11 plus what is j value? So j value is 5. So write it over here. 5 minus what is LC value? So LC value is 0. LC is nothing but lower bound of the column. This is lower bound of the row. Students, suppose if you have any doubt in this formula substitution and its respective variables, you can go to the problems that I have discussed previously, and I have shared the link also. Okay, you can go and watch it and then you can come back over here. Okay. Now, I am going to proceed. Now, shall we substitute? Shall we calculate? So, first you must have to reduce these parentheses and then only you must have to come here. Okay. So, 100 plus 4, this is into. Then, what is 11 minus 0? So, 11 minus 0 is 11 into, write it as it is. So, this is plus 5 minus 0 is 5. 5 minus 0 is 5. So, next 100 plus 4 into, so 11 into 11 is 121 plus 5. Okay, once again you should have to solve this parenthesis because it is not yet ended. So, now 100 plus 4 into, so 121 plus 6, what may be the answer? So, 121 plus 5. So, you are going to get as 126. Okay, so now you can simplify this. So, okay, so plus is given and into is given. So, based on the operator priority, which you should have to consider first, you must have to consider what? Asterisk, isn't it? So, take this. So, 100 plus, what is 4 into 126? 4 into 126. So, 6 4s are 24, 4 2s are 8, 10. So, answer is 504. So, 504. So, finally, what is the answer you are getting? So, you just add it. So, if you add, you are going to get the answer as 6, 0 and 4. So, this is the answer for this question, right? Students, can you follow? Right. So, now this is the way you are going to get the questions in the next examination. Right. So, you should have to go on practice, then only you will be able to solve the question in a very faster manner. Okay. Right. So, in the next class, we are going to discuss postfix notation using stack. Okay. That is also a very important concept, friends. So, you should have to continue watching my session. Right. Thank you, friends, and thank you for watching.